Neither did I. Apparently, the Halo Battle Royale was called Project Tata. I hate saying words that I know I'm gonna mess up. Tatanaka. A battle royale mode for Halo Infinite was in develop, but later canceled by 343 Industries to focus on the next Halo game. Project T was rebranded Project Eckhart, featuring ODST drop pods and Zeta Halo biomes
Oh,
before its eventual cancellation in 2023. Development challenges were the resource constraints, the leadership changes, and that eventually led to its demise. Now, here is my talking point on this one. Halo used to be a game that invented the trends of video games that we know and love. And now I see that they're chasing trends and failing. So in this circumstances, I'm like, where is Halo now in the industry and can they recover? Because I would like to see them defining what gaming genres are coming next and not chasing a battle royale that was popular 6 years ago. So, where do you think we are with Halo? Do you think their future's bright? Do you think because of nostalgia they're just too big, too strong to fail? Let's get into it. So we'll start with Callie. You're a big Halo proponent.
Yeah, I don't know. I might watch some streams first, and then might step my toes into it. But I mean, if it might be free to play because Halo multiplayer is typically free to play, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is included in that. So might just try it just to play some games with some buddies.
Nice, nice. Maker, I saw you chime up there.
yeah. I think them swapping to Unreal is the smartest thing, but I am very disappointed actually because I had been saying since like Infinite had dropped that it would be amazing to have a battle royale where you're dropping from the ship in the drop pods and then like land on the ground and scavenge for guns and like stuff. I think that has a lot of potential and could be a really fun game mode. But I mean, we know now that that's probably not going to happen anytime soon if they do something similar. And I think Battle Royale is still really popular. So um, I don't think it's uh, I would say I think it's still good if they want to go for a battle royale. It's just they need to make it special to Halo, make it feel like Halo battle royale and not just another battle royale.
But don't you think Halo should push forward? Like, don't you think they should have done extraction shooting before Helldive? Like,
No,
don't you think Halo should
No,
be the
no.
one in
See,
front and making trends like they were when they evolved combat in the very first Halo?
but doing
Like,
extraction shooter won't be going ahead of the trends. That will be doing the trend that is
no,
going
that's
on
what
right now.
I'm saying they should have been doing that at the launch of Infinite. I'm saying Halo used to be the
Oh yeah.
trendsetter, and now they're chasing trends. And I think they would do better off in trying to predict the next trend and trying to chase that and being the forefront of the next thing. Say a
Well,
PvE, if that's the next trend.
well, the thing is, I think a big like issue that they were having, like we saw a bunch of reports about this, was that Infinite used the Slip Space engine, which was like a homemade engine from 343, and the fact that Microsoft hires a lot of contractors, a lot of the people that were going on board to help them with the game would have to learn the engine first to use it. And I think swapping to Unreal Engine is really smart because those contractors will most likely have some experience with Unreal. So it'll be easier for them to pick it up.
So it'll be easier to outsource? That's
Well,
that's
that's
our
what they already
how
do.
that's how
okay.
Microsoft make their games. They just outsource.
All right.
I
So
mean, let's be
switching to
real. Let's be real. There's a lot of big companies that do the same. Just look at
I
how
get
many
it.
studios and people worked on God of War Ragnarok. It wasn't
Yeah.
just Santa Monica.
Can I jump
It's-
in something?
yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
we'll go Ray and then Dorgon.
Sometimes though, Rude, chasing trends can cost a company. I mean, look at Skull and Bones. I mean, look where Skull and Bones came from, and look what happened. Sometimes, my thing is this. Keep to the formula. If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Just try and enhance it and make it better. Because when you try and change it to something that's gonna the diehard fans of that game are gonna go somewhere else if you try and make it to something else. That's just my opinion.
Uh, well, I just wish
You're
that,
not wrong.
with a brand of Halo, they took more risks. But yes, go Dorgon. You're not wrong.
Battle Royale was going to be a risk. Halo's always been the arena shooter since it first came onto the scene. It was the first time that a console shooter felt like it could compete or even beat a PC shooter. Yet, since 343 took over, when Bungie left Microsoft, when they went to Activision and started making Destiny, they left Halo behind and a new studio was created. There's always been a problem with Halo. Halo 4 was the story. Halo 5 was all of it. Halo Infinite was the story and missing content and delays and looking like plasticine models just before launch. There's been amazing bits to it. Halo 5's PvP is basically unrivaled in the series. It's an incredible PvP experience, but it is built for the esports crowd, whereas the Halo Infinite one we've all played together is much more built for the casual. Halo 3 is still being played today. The longevity of that game is unrivaled, and they've been trying to recapture that feeling since. And the problem is, trying to recapture something, trying to chase something, you end up not making something true to yourselves. You end up not realizing a vision that's set out before you initially, and then you sort of put out a product that's at best half baked. So canceling this battle royale is probably the best thing to focus those energies back where it matters for a series like Halo, which is an incredible sprawling space opera which can be told in 3 or 6 or 12 parts, doesn't matter. It's just got to be cohesive and excellent in every installment, and then have one of the most accessible multiplayer modes on the planet. You can put anything within that multiplayer mode, but it's got to be accessible to everybody who plays the main campaign, but has such a high skill ceiling that people will still want to be playing it years down the line. It's a very simplistic thing to say, it's a very hard thing to pull off, but even with the switch to Unreal, 343 and all of the contractors they pull in have never really shown that they know how to do Halo like Halo. They've tried to do it like Call of Duty, they've tried to do it like Resistance, they've tried to do it like these big open world shooters. At some point, they need to make Halo like Halo.
Well, I think Infinite started off great, like when they dropped the early access to the multiplayer. Because I mean, I remember, what was it? The Game Awards did like a poll for player choice. I think Halo Infinite actually won that poll, just because people were enjoying the multiplayer originally. It's just it lacked content. Like, and I think swapping to Unreal will help them be able to push that content. So I'm hoping that helps.
Well, I still am standing true on that Halo should be breaking boundaries. I hope that their next game is not just the status quo. I hope they do something like Wilson's saying on the chat, 2,000 players on the same battlefield. It would be cool to see like an ongoing war that's constantly happening between people, and your missions are occurring like in the war with all that stuff happening. But who knows? I hope they evolve. I
Like
hope they do
PlanetSide?
some like I what?
Like PlanetSide.
I don't know what
It was one of those
PlanetSide
like
is.
hundreds of players on a map, and
almost like No Man's Sky type of situation. But uh, again, they can't take something from something that already exists. I hope they do what they do best, innovate and create something new on the experience platform. But yeah, Halo. Best of luck to you in the future, and too bad we didn't get to see a battle royale from you.